Hi duct tapers, this is Jet, and today I'm going to show you how to make duct tape themed valentines. Now there's many different ways that you can make duct tape themed valentines. I try to make mine very simplistic so that if you wanted you can make 30 of them for your entire class, or you can alter it just a little bit and make just one for a special person or a handful for your best friends. And the ones that we're making today are just little cards with a little duct tape themed Valentine slogan on it. The slogan that I'm using is "Let's Stick Together." A couple other ones I came up with are, if it's for your best friend or your significant other, you can say, "I'm stuck with you, I'll always stick to you," or "I'll always stick with you," something along those lines with stick in it so that it's duct tape themed. And optionally, I'm also including how to make a super miniature duct tape rose that should only take you about 5 minutes, so you can make a lot of them for all your friends if you want to. So let's get started. So the purpose of these valentines is they're small, you can make them in bulk, or you can make just a few. I mean, you can make up to 30 of these if you really want. They're really simple, and the base of them is just a little bit of cardstock. You could get cardstock at Michael's, or you can buy stationery sets. And these don't have to be folded like this. You could just use one small slice of paper. It just won't be able to stand like that. But anyways, I'm using it's about 5 inches tall and 3.5 inches wide. I got these on sale last Valentine's Day in a card set, and it actually started as a card, and I just cut it in half. So for this, I'm going to fold it in half like that. And that'll create the basis of the Valentine. Of course, you have to get the duct tape theme in. So I wrote out on a little piece of cardstock, "Let's stick together," in my nicest cursive. I'm not really that great at cursive, but I tried. You can also print just through your computer if your printer prints cardstock okay. Or you could do this regular paper since it's going on a bit of card anyway. Whatever you want to do. And then get a slice of duct tape that is as long as the width of the card. So you can see it's about the same width. Obviously I made the first one with the other half. Cut it into 4 pieces so that you get 4 narrow strips like that. And just really simple, tape this piece to this piece. It gives it a nice scrapbook effect. You can even make it off-center or diagonal, or you can make it very straight and centered. And that's all you have to do, and whoever you give it to will see the tape, because they can tell from the texture that it's tape, and knowing you, they probably realize this is your thing by now, and they'll be like, "Oh, let's stick together, I get it. Cute little Valentine." Now, if you want to add something really special to it, I am going to show you how to make these little mini roses, which should only take you 5 minutes to make, and your first one might take a little longer, and you can make them progressively faster. So if you're making 30 of them for your class, it really shouldn't take you more than, a couple hours. That's still a lot to do, but, you can do it. So let me show you how to get to that. All that you'll need for this is either a toothpick or a Q-tip. I recommend a toothpick more than a Q-tip. Q-tip is sort of what you're going to use if you don't happen to have toothpicks around. That's what I'm using. And a strip of 5 inches of red and 3 inches of green. That's all you're going to need. So start off with 5 inches of red and slice it 1 inch by 1 inch vertically, not horizontally. So you should have a bunch of pieces like this. Now fold all of them so that there's just a little bit of sticky on the back. Like that. These are going to be the petals. The first couple, we're just going to round off the edges. Round off the edges like that, and then wrap them around the very top of your Q-tip or toothpick. So the tip should be something like that, and then you can just keep adding more on. And as you add more, you might have to snip the edges at the base just a little bit to keep it shaped like that and not like start bulking out at the bottom. And if you need to do that, that's okay. Just add about 2 more pieces the way you did this. So for these last 2 pieces, we're just going to do one thing differently. Take the piece that's folded like this, slice it down the middle, and then round off the edges. To create smaller petals, since we're getting towards the outside, we want them to look a little more petal-like. Okay, so when you're all done just with 5 inches of duct tape, you should have a little red rose like this. Now cut 3 inches of green duct tape, either dark green or light green, they both work. Now like with the red, you're going to want to cut 1 inch by 2 inch pieces like this. And the first 2 you're going to fold just like the upper third over. Like this, and then cut the top in a semicircle shape. Like that, and that's going to go around the base of the flower. So just place it where you want and fold around. So it should look like that. And now take the second piece of green and do the same exact thing. And now you have almost an entire mini rose, but you see you have that little bit still left at the bottom. So with this green piece, fold it over and leave just enough sticky part to cover the end here. What we're going to do with this piece is make a leaf to go at the bottom, like you see there. So cut almost to the center, and then cut a leaf shape out, and then cut the rest. You should have something like this, and make sure that you don't make the base of the leaf too narrow or it could fall off. So just wrap that around the tip here. And now you have your tiny little duct tape rose. To attach it to the card you made, all that you're going to have to do is create 2 thick slits right there along the band. I don't know if you can see it very well, but you have to sort of punch it out. and thread it through like that. And now you have a little Valentine that you can pass out to your classmates or just give to a person that you're interested in. And that's all you need to do to make lots of little duct tape themed Valentines. Like I said, you don't have to include the rose, but I thought that it was a fun little thing that you can add. So anyways, in the comments below, let me know if you make duct tape Valentines, whether you use this tutorial or came up with something yourself, and let me know if you come up with any really good duct tape themed Valentine's puns, because I'm a huge fan of puns and I really want to know. This was all I could come up with, and if we could get some really good ideas going, I'd love to hear from you guys. I know you guys can be way more creative than me sometimes, so please leave all of your duct tape Valentine shenanigan comments down below, and I hope that you all have a great Valentine's Day.